Welcome, friends, to another exciting edition of Show and Tell Saturday. It is Saturday, isn't it? I didn't have the show and tell item in hand, which was very good. This is a bundle of many cinema tickets. These have been collected by me since, probably, I would say exactly, May 2008. 31st of May 2008. To be precise. Or maybe slightly earlier than that, but we'll get on to the reason why. So I have been picking these up probably since I was, well, I wouldn't say old enough, but at the point at which I was making my own choices about what to see at the cinema. Granted, I was still going with people and with my parents and that, but I was deciding what I wanted to see. Prior to that, I'll have been going with friends, family, and they'll have sort of picked the film and I'll have been tagged along or, whatever. So I obviously had the idea to start collecting my cinema tickets and have done ever since for most of the films I've been to see. There is one glaring omission, unfortunately, but again, get onto that. And various different cinemas. It's unfortunate that I don't have my ticket when I went to see Star Wars Episode 3 in Bulgaria. That would have been an amazing one to have, but unless my dad somehow still got it, I doubt that's still a going concern. But anyway, the point is my cinema tickets. Now, previously, I've kept these in a book, but, well, some of them were in a book, some of them were just in a box of memories and tickets and things that I've kept hold of, because there were too many to put in the book. And I decided that I had a better idea. Let me demonstrate, which I totally prepared earlier. This is what I've decided to do with them. All the copies of the films that I have and have been to see at the cinema, I'm going to keep the tickets with them. You see? Isn't that cute? I've been to see Interstellar twice. Once at the theatre where they were displaying it on celluloid, and once originally at the cinema. So that's a pretty cool idea, I think. So I've put quite a few of them in with their respective boxes. Frustratingly, my Men in Black 3, the copy that I got at the time, it doesn't have space to put anything in with it. It's got 2 discs and there's no teeth or whatever, no clips to keep a ticket in there, so I've had to put it in with my trilogy box. But other than that, they're all with, the films that they belong with. Except for this bundle here. Now you may be thinking, why on earth have I got a load that I haven't put in the boxes yet? Is it just because he's not got round to it? No, it's because these are all the ones that I don't actually own. So I'm just a bit, I'm not entirely sure what I should do with this lot. My first thought, quite a few of them, it would be nice to have. There's a couple in here that haven't actually come out yet, so the likes of John Wick 4 and the Super Mario Brothers film, they're in there. But there's a few that I'm not really bothered about having, and I don't know. I feel like I should get them just so that the tickets have got somewhere to go, because I've kept the tickets, and by this point, the films that they belong to get them on DVD would be pennies probably. A couple of quid on eBay at best. And I can probably find them in charity shops for even cheaper. So I think perhaps not get like special Blu-rays or anything. Just get get a DVD that's in a reasonable condition. Keep it in there, and then at least it's somewhere. And then I can say, hey, look, there's a film that I went to see at the pictures. I've got the likes of, what have I got in here actually? Let's just have a quick look. The Force Awakens. I mean, who would want a copy of that? Terminator Genesis. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? 2 of the 3 Hobbit films. I've not mapped to the first one, 'cause I'm pretty sure I went to see that at the pictures. I've got the second and the third one. I've got Man of Steel. I wasn't really bothered about that. Star Trek Beyond. That was good. I wouldn't mind having that. Sorry, I feel like I'm wobbling the camera around a bit. Paul was alright. I get that incredibly cheap at a charity shop. I've seen that loads of times. The Hobbit, I've got 2 copies of that for some reason. Went to see one of the Star Wars is at the showcase. I don't know what this one is actually. I've got one that just says Resurgence, but I'm pretty sure that was like the subtitle of a film. So I'm going to have to look that one up and see if I actually went to see that. Because the other issue I've got is that if there's 1 or 2 tickets in my box that are other people's tickets, and I don't know why I've got them. I've just been like handed them. So I don't know if I actually went to see whatever Resurgence is. I'll have to check. Anyway, that's I'm rambling now because of course I am. But that's my idea, and I think it's a really cool idea. And when I come to watch these films in future, I'll open the box and I'll be like, oh hey, I went to see that. There's my ticket. And I will continue doing it in the future. I tend to be rather selective with my cinema trips these days, particularly because they're so expensive. And looking back through these tickets, hang on, I've just dropped it on the bed now. Have a quick recce of the sort of prices that we were looking at. So, Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, back in 2008, £4.75 for a ticket. And then straight away, they're not in chronological order, these ones, but Jurassic World, Dominion? Was that the second one? I think Dominion was the second one. I think Fallen Kingdom's only just come out, hasn't it? That was £11, really? For 1 ticket? That's crazy. That's at View. And then John Wick 4, that wasn't cheap. I think that was £12. Yeah. Phew. That was at the showcase though. That was the fancy cinema. But then, how much was Star Trek Beyond? That was £8, and that was a standard ticket. I've got a few here at the student tickets as well, so they'll obviously be cheaper. But yeah, it's interesting to see the chronology and how the prices have changed. Obviously, the inflation has something to do with it, but yeah, cinema tickets don't seem as good value as they used to be. But anyway, that's part of the fun, isn't it? So, that's all from me. Would love to hear what you think of my little idea. And if you keep hold of tickets and things from films, from theatre, I've been to quite a few concerts that I've got tickets for, and holidays, I've got tickets for those as well. Let me know what you think of this topic in general. That was a great way to finish it, wasn't it? Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Pew.